Very own Wells Warriors. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Gould, along with my action analyst for tonight's contest, Ron Lemoyne. And Ron, every school has their rivalry, but there aren't many that are as intense as these two teams have, rivalry as these two teams have with each other.
No, Bob, this is a great rivalry. And it's intensified tonight because basketball is a big sport. Anytime these two teams do get together, it is a big rivalry, but it's intensified tonight.
Okay, you mentioned the intensity. It's also a very important game. Besides the rivalry factor, it's a very important contest for both of these teams. They're both moving into the second half of the season. It means a lot to both of them.
Wells is a team that was young. They got off to a slow start, and they're putting it all together now, Bob. They're really starting to play some ball. Kennebunk, they had a few injuries at the beginning of the year. Now everybody's healed. They got it going. Coming down the stretch drive now, these teams want to keep it going.
And the keys to tonight's contest, of course, the two big men in the middle, Jim Cry and Scott Giles.
No doubt about it. Two excellent ball players, Scott Giles, Jim Cry. Both offenses are built around these two guys. That's the game right there, Bob. Neither one of them can afford to get in foul trouble. They've got to go the distance.
Okay, we're looking forward to a very exciting contest, so we'll hope you stay tuned, and we'll be right back with the start of tonight's game. To the Wells High School Gymnasium. And as you can see, we got about 3 minutes before the start of tonight's contest. Kennebunk cheerleaders down there and warming up along with the boys. And Ron, we're all settled in here. We had to get nestled in amongst the jam-packed crowd that we have for tonight's ball game.
It's packed, Bob. This should be a good one. The crowd's going to get into it. I'm excited. I'm ready for this one.
I think there's a few people here that are excited and ready for it. We mentioned at the start of this contest, the post-game, that the key matchup is the Cry and Scott Giles. Boy, they're two big men. 6'4", Jim Cry, 6'6", Scott Giles. As good as Jim Cry is, and as far as we're concerned, he's as good as any big man in the state. Scott Giles is probably right there with him. And maybe he has one piece of weaponry that Jim doesn't possess, and that's a 12, 15-foot jumper.
Yeah, Scott can score any place on this court, Bob. He's a good outside shooter, good inside. And Jim's basically an inside threat. He won't go any more than maybe 6, 7 feet from the basket. He won't take that shot.
See, they're still warming up.
You know, one thing, too, about these two big guys, Bob, they both play a good all-around game. They're both good offensive players. They're both good defensive players. Scott Giles the other night scored 25 points in a victory against a good ball club, Trape.
Yeah, we've seen we did the Trape game earlier this year against Wells. The game that Wells lost. They got off to a bad start in that contest. The little Trape team simply put the Wells team off balance all night long, or especially in the first 3 quarters. Wells was down as much as 15 points in that last quarter. And when they finally did start to put it back together again, it was just a matter of a little too late. They got it back and they lost by 2, ended up losing 70-68. And what was an exciting ball game, but it was a ball game that Wells maybe was a little too confident for and wasn't looking up, looking for the Trape team. That was at a time when Trape was just starting their big run before they had put together their 7-game win streak. In fact, it may have been the first game in that 7-game win streak. That streak was stopped the other night, you mentioned, by Kennebunk. And it was done decisively.
Yes, it was, Bob. And it was a good ball game for a little while, but Kennebunk just took over. Scott Giles had himself quite a ball game. He scored 25 points in that ball game.
You can hear it. Kennebunk's in number 1. It sounds a little bit like last year. That's what they're doing. We're going to probably get shaken around here a little bit tonight as we get some very zealous fans around us. Very excited. And I want to mention that next time we come back here to the Wells Gymnasium, we're going to have ourselves a little cage built, so we won't have to worry about shaking around. But we hope you bear with us tonight. because
We get some foot stompers around, Bob.
yeah, we sure do. We're sitting next to a couple of them, in fact. And we don't want to take away their game, though. And you can see the cheerleaders are going out there, and they're going to get the starting lineups. And Ron, I believe you got those, and we'll give them to us.
Our guest tonight are the Rams from Kennebunk High School.
Okay, first of all, we're going to have the introduction of the Kennebunk Rams.
Tonight for Kennebunk. And they are coached by Bill Obermeyer.
The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Drew and Mr. Wyckoff. The next game for the Warriors are now
Mentioning
64 will be on
the next ball game that the Warriors will be playing, and that will be Trape, their nemesis, and they'll be playing on that tough Trape ball court, the pit as it's affectionately known. And Wells will have to be careful of not having a letdown after getting up for some big contests that they've had of late.
Definitely Wells has played some tough teams. That win over Noble last week it made believers out of him, Bob.
No question about it, but as I talked to the coach before the game, the Marshwood game, they had a bit of a letdown, but they did come out on top. Okay, Kennebunk Rams being introduced right
We're all
now.
set now. Starting lineup, Bob.
Big hand for the Kennebunk Rams.
At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 21.
Starting at guard. 5'7" senior, number 21, Steve Shields. Still a little ball player, Bob. He can score. Starting at the other guard, 6-foot senior, whereas number 14, Todd Dow. At one forward, 6'2" junior, number 23, Mike Staples. Also playing forward, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Brian April. Starting at center, the big man, 6'6" senior, number 25, Scott Giles.
Scott Giles, big man for the Kennebunk Rams.
Kennebunk is coached by Bill Obermeyer. Kennebunk comes in here with a 6-2 record. Trying to improve on that.
Definitely one of the top teams in the state this year.
For the Wells Warriors. Coached by Andy Dufour. At one guard, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Todd Buckland.
Todd says my number's 22, remember me?
At the other guard, a 5'11" senior, number 11, Wayne Brown, co-captain.
Pair of outstanding guards for the Wells Warriors.
At one forward, a 6'3" junior, number 25.
At forward, a 6'3" junior, number 25, big Dave Herron.
Dave Herron may very well have had his best contest against the Noble, and they'll need another strong one out of Dave again tonight.
At the other forward, a 6'2" junior, 21, Art Villator. Center, 6'4" senior, number 23, co-captain, Jim Fry.
The quarterback of the Wells Warriors, Jim Fry.
Wells comes in, 5-4.
And our referees at half court there are Barry Drew and Jim Wytock. Okay. Barry and Jim. Now our national anthem. basketball in the Wells High School Gymnasium, where we were a week ago from tonight, and we saw one heck of a ball game there when the Wells Warriors defeated the undefeated, or previously undefeated, Noble Knights.
You remember that game, Bob? Wells played a patient game that night. They took their time. They tried to work the ball inside. They were patient. Can they do that again tonight?
The key to that contest one is that they jumped up early. They jumped up early and then they played with a poise. Tonight, it may be an interesting key to see what happens if Wells stays in a close contest, or if, in fact, they do fall behind. If they can continue to play with that poise, because that's what it's going to take to play against this, beat this Kennebunk team, I believe.
It's going to take a good effort. It's going to take an effort as they did at Noble.
Number 25, Giles against Pride. Two leapers. Wytalk taps it up. Pride gets a tap. Kennebunk, okay. Wayne Brown comes away with the ball. And it's thrown away off a Kennebunk player, and Wells takes it out of bounds. Todd Buckland, he inbounds to Wayne Brown. Wayne Brown sets it up out front. You can see the same patience we've seen last week, and the same shots open as it was last week. Todd Buckland, the swingman, is open again.
Double team and Jim Cry inside.
Todd Buckland, I believe, is going to have to take that shot for the night. He does there for two. Todd Buckland. Okay, the Warriors.
Well, settles back into their straight zone.
Yeah, that's right. They put it into their zone. That's number 21 out front, Stevie Shields. Over to Dowd. Dowd down low. Head fake there by number 23. That's Mike Staples. Two going the other way for Mike Staples. Outside, Wayne Brown. And that's what, if Wells can hit a couple of those early, Ron, it's going to open up that middle.
They'll open it up for the big guy inside, Jim Cry.
Wells 2 for 2 from the outside. Stevie Shields, 5'7" point guard, playmaker outside. Todd Dow to Giles. Back in the center to Dow. Okay, rebound there by Staples. Up the middle. We got an offensive foul, I believe, and that offensive foul is on Steve Shields.
Little guy took it right to him, though, Bob. He's going to try to penetrate. He's a quick little guy, and he can do it.
That's another way of opening up that middle.
He had a big game the other night.
Okay, Wells comes the other way. 4-2. Wells up by 2. 6:25 to go. First quarter. We got a foul here. Traveling, excuse me. We got a traveling call on Dave Herron. Wells' first turnover in the contest.
Okay, Wells guards are picking him up now at half court, or beyond half court. Then they settle back.
Okay, they get the ball in the Giles. He gets it back to Shields out front. Over in the corner. Inside to Giles. Turns for two. Good move by Scott Giles.
It looked like he walked. Definitely looked like he walked. He got away with one, though, but he did make a nice move.
Nice move for the basket. Okay, tie score. 5:58 to go here. First quarter. Brown open to Buckland. Moves to the basket. No good. We got a foul on Todd Buckland.
It's interesting right now, Bob. Jim Cry has not touched the ball yet. They're continuing to double team inside, front and back.
I think we'll be seeing pretty much the same thing going the other way on the Giles. I don't think Andy Dufour doesn't want Giles to be the person to beat him tonight. Okay, Staples in the corner. Back outside. Staples again, takes it from downtown. Two. Drives it home. Kennebunk goes up by 2. Mike Staples. 6'3" forward. Cans 2. Buckland open inside to Herron, but it's thrown away.
He had him open. He just threw a high bounce pass.
Okay, they're a little tight right now. Kennebunk up by 2. Early in this contest. Giles back to Staples. Shields out front with the ball. Setting up down low. It's Giles. He gets the ball again. Moves to the hoop. For 2. High off the glass. Nice shot there by Scott Giles. Scott Giles has shown us what he's made of. He can handle and shoot that ball from just about anywhere, Ron.
They're getting him the ball, Bob, inside.
Wayne Brown, no good, but rebound by Buckland, puts it back up, and he's fouled. And the basket is good. The foul is on number 20, Brian April. And that's the first foul for the Kennebunk Rams. Okay, Todd Buckland at the line, 55% free throw shooter. He'll be looking to cap out the three-point play and bring the Wells back to 1 point deficit. Good. Okay, Wells down by 1, 4:55 to go, and Wayne Brown's picking up all over the court. Dowd in the corner to Giles.
They're letting
Makes
Giles
his move
have
again to the basket. No good. Gets his own rebound. No good again. Tapped out by Cry.
They're giving the ball to Giles. They're letting him have the ball outside, Bob, but he's taking it to the hoop.
Okay, Stevie Shields throws the ball away inside. Wells comes back the other way, looking to take the lead. You see Buckland has that shot. Looks like they're going to give it to him. Inside the Villator, a fall-away jumper, 2. And the Warriors are hot.
All right, Villator's another one. This is the one kid that Coach Obermeyer of Kennebunk is afraid of. They know if Cry doesn't handle the ball, this kid will.
Okay, downtown, Staples doesn't make this one known. His rebound is grabbed there by Wayne Brown. Wells up by 1, 9-8, 3:57 to go here, first quarter. Wells is having a shot. Wayne Brown's open right there, but Buckland drives it past. It's blocked. Stolen away by Heron. Around the rim and good. Dave Heron. Good hustle by Dave Heron.
Super shooting by Wells right now, Bob. Hopefully, though, they won't have to continue to shoot from out there.
Well, they're not really that bad shots to run. They're only 10-footers. I think the coach would be glad to take 10-footers all night. Oh, nice pass inside.
Oh, beautiful
He's
play.
fouled.
Looks like he's fouled.
Brian April. Beautiful pass. You got to give the assist to Scott Giles on that play, though. Double team, and he gets the ball inside to 6'3", senior Brian April. And Brian's fouled on the play, and that foul is on number 23, Jim Cry. Jim Cry's first foul. Short, but rebound inside by Staples.
Nice block right there, Bob. That was Dave Heron who got that block.
Boy, I'll tell you, the guards for Wells have got all kinds of room out here. They just collapse him down on inside on Cry. There's 2 and 3 men on him. Heron gets the ball. No good. Cry with the rebound. It's good. And with 2 men on him, Jim Cry comes away with the offensive rebound.
Super effort by Big Jim on that one.
That may be where Jim Cry may be so such a big force tonight on the offensive boards. Outside.
Guess who, Bob?
Scott Giles. And that was a good 15-footer right there, Ron. Buckland outside. He's short on that one. I think the coach wants to be a little more patient on that shot. But it's thrown away the other way by Steve Shields. Tried to get the ball down low to this big man there, Staples, and it was simply over his head. Wayne Brown outside. Buckland in the Villator in the corner. Back to Brown. He's open there inside the paint. No good, but Heron with the rebound. He's blocked. Stolen away by Wayne Brown. And he's blocked, and they get a foul.
That's on Giles. It's a foul on Giles.
I'm not sure about that, Ron. I'm not sure if it's on Giles or on number 20, Brian April. You're right. Up on the board, they gave it to Scott Giles. The board's right. That's Scott Giles' first foul. So Giles and Cry have 1 foul apiece. 2:16 to go here, first quarter. Wells Warriors up 13-12. And thus far, it's been a shootout.
Definitely. Wells is shooting from the outside. Kennebunk from the inside. Maybe Wells would like to get inside. Right now, their outside game is working.
And they're doing pretty good on the
Coach
defense.
Dufour is definitely going to be happy.
And they're doing a good job on the offensive boards, both Heron and Cry. But those 2 guys for the Wells Warriors are wide open outside.
Yeah, that Kennebunk is sagging back into the paint, Bob. They're giving Wells that outside shot. Up to now, it hasn't worked. Who knows? Wells can stay hot the whole game. The important thing is, Bob, Wells is up by 1 point. Jim Cry has hardly touched the ball.
That's right. If they can be up by 1 and he hasn't hardly touched the ball, then they got to be doing something right. They got to feel pretty good.
They have to.
Because that ball's going to get in his hands before the night's over. We know it. He works hard.
If Wells can just keep hitting them shots a little bit longer, it'll definitely open it up.
Okay, Wayne Brown at the foul line, 59% free throw shooter. Good. And he makes them both. Oh, the Warriors go up by 3. Wayne Brown picking up.
This is that pressure, Bob. They pick it up at half court. Once they get the ball over half court, Wells settles back.
Giles 1-to-1 to the basket inside the Staples, I believe that is. That's Brian April. Scott Giles, another assist to April. Wells up by 1. Just under 2 minutes to go. Inside to Cry. No good, though. Todd Dow comes the other way. As I look at the number 14 there, Todd Dow, it looks like that there's no question why number 21, Stevie Shields, holds the ball, handles the ball. Dow doesn't seem to be the greatest dribbler.
No.
That's why I believe Wells is picking up full court on the Shields kid.
They're going to try to keep it out of Shields' hands.
No good. Rebound by Jim Cry. Dolator tries to make a move to the basket, but patient, wasn't there. Inside to Heron, wheels, his block. Okay, 1:11 to go here. Warriors up by 1. I don't know what's going to happen here, but the Warriors have done it before. They could very well wait for the last shot. But no, we try to get inside. All right. Having a tough time getting inside. There's a big man. Too many hands there. Dolator outside, 4-2! And Art Dolator has hit his first 2 shots of the night. And if he gets hot, he's going to make it tough on the Kennebunk Rams. Steal by Jim Cry!
You know, Bellator can very easily score 20 points in a game like this.
Giles goes to the basket, he's fouled!
Oh, offensive?
No, I don't believe so.
Are they giving him the hoop, though? I don't think they're giving him the hoop. It is. They are.
The hoop is good.
That was a nice move inside, Bob. He can do it.
Okay, we got half the stands going yay and the other half going boo. But right now, Scott Giles at the line has a chance to tie this contest up. And Dave Heron, that last foul was on Dave Heron. Giles ties it up. 50 seconds to go. What do we got here? Warriors maintain possession. Sue. You can see that Kennebunk's picking up full court. They get the ball into Buckland.
They will throw this kind of defense only on an occasion, Bob.
The ball's almost stolen away there by Shields. Quick hands by the little man. Buckland outside, short. And a rebound in there by Scott Giles. And Kennebunk has a chance to take the first quarter lead here. 27 seconds to go. April to Dow, makes a move, loses it, but he maintains possession. It's stolen away by Wayne Brown. Coming the other way. Buckland drives to the basket, nothing there, but he gets it back out to Brown. Brown downtown, and he's fouled by Steve Shields. We got in-to-end action right now.
They're really going at it, Bob.
Second foul on Steve Shields.
He's a key player for them, Bob. He is their ball handler. And he can score.
He allows the big men to stay down underneath there where
can't afford to lose
handle
him.
the ball. Okay, Wayne Brown at the line. Trying to break this tie. First one good, and I believe Wayne's 3 for 3 from the line tonight.
Wayne's got a nice release, Bob. He follows through. He really looks good up there.
Okay, he's a 60% free throw shooter. Showing lots of concentration at the line. No good, but rebound by Volator. Foot 2! Hot Volator! Big rebound. First quarter. We got a first quarter score here of the Wells Warriors 20 and the Kennebunk Rams 17. One excellent first quarter, Ron.
Excellent play, end to end. Villator, Art Villator, tremendous first quarter. 6 points, rebounds. He did it all. On the other side, Scott Giles, 9 points. But they're behind, Bob.
That's right. You can't go just to one man. The coach said, Danny Dufour, that he wanted to stop Giles. However, if Giles does all the scoring, we can't see him scoring 60 points in this game, so
he can't do it alone.
He can't do it alone. That's the point. And going the other way, Ron, we see a little more balanced scoring.
Definitely. You notice Jim Cries only has 2 points. That was on an offensive rebound, but they're leaving the other people open. Villator 6, Buckland 5, Wayne Brown 5.
Villator, I believe, has hit his first 3 shots. The 3 times he's touched the ball, he's put it up. He's got to be very confident going in the second quarter.
Kennebunk right now, they're keen on Cry, but they can't leave Villator alone. Because Villator can do, in the offensive column, what Jim Cry can do.
The Wells can also afford to, if they're going to put so much of an effort on stopping Jim Cry inside, Jim Cry can go to the offensive boards and use his power that way, because he knows if he's not going to have to get the ball, he can turn and go to the boards that much quicker.
That's right. Jim Cry can do so many things out there. If he can't do it offensively, he'll do it rebounding. He'll do it passing. He can play it. Any kind of ball game he has to play.
All right. We're all set for the second quarter of tonight's ball game. Same players who started the contest are in there now for the Kennebunk Rams and the Wells Warriors. Cry gets the tap. Wayne Brown comes down. Wells being very patient, looking for the open shot. Looks as though Kennebunk may be playing a little more honest now, Ron. They were coming out a little more on the guys outside.
They're showing a little more respect right now. They are coming out a little further, Bob.
If that happens.
Wells is looking, though. They're looking for the inside now. They can see it. He's got it.
They got it right there. 4-2. Jim Cry. Just as we said, if they open that up, they open the defense up, zone defense.
Outside shooting, they'll do it every time.
Inside to Brian April. 4-2. Good pass inside. Brian April's been all around the boards tonight.
Wells got caught napping that time, Bob. They were looking way out at center court, and bang, before you know it, the ball's inside for an easy layup.
Warriors going to have to play both ways. Heron turned to the basket. Nothing there, though. He's got a tough man defending him, and Scott Giles. But they got to keep Giles honest on that side. Otherwise, he's going to cheat over and play against Cry. Cry gets it inside for 2 more.
Well, that's what happens when he can get it in there.
I'll tell you something, Ron. Jim Cry is beginning to really make a real believer. I mean, I've been impressed with him in the past, but...
Bob, he's a worker. He works at everything he can do.
He is tough around the boards. Okay. Heron comes down with a rebound, almost throws it away, but goes off Shields, so Wells maintain possession. 24-19, 6:39 to go. Second quarter. Warriors up by 5.
There it
Inside
is.
to Heron, for 2.
Beautiful move. Beautiful pass.
Beautiful
all-around play.
And Bill Omeyer is awful upset on the other side. His team was napping on that play. Shields gets the ball inside of Giles. He stutter steps, nothing there.
Oh, baby, he got away
with there. Everybody in the stands knew that one. And Omeyer wanted to foul the other way on Cry. Nevertheless, downtown Villator, good again. Hot Villator. The Warriors got it working again. Warriors 28-21. Giles outside. No good. Villator with the rebound.
He's all over the court.
Down to Todd Buckland. Inside to Heron. Thrown away, though. Who's it off? It's Wells' ball. We got our first substitution in the contest as Mike Staples comes out, and in comes number 11, Jason Nadeau, 6'1" sophomore. Wells patient, as we've seen him play with their last contest against Noble. And lots of patience. Inside to Heron. Blocked by Giles.
That's 3 blocks.
Heron gets the ball back and outside to Brown.
It's awful tough to go over Giles, Bob.
Keeps taking it to him, though, looking for the fouls. Villator moves to the basket. It's blocked, but it's out of bounds. Off Kennebunk. Wells maintains possession. 7-point lead for the Wells Warriors. 5:15 to go. First quarter. First half. Villator from outside, way downtown. No good on this one, but Heron comes down with a rebound. Turns to the basket, two! Dave Heron!
Nice play by Heron. He didn't have position, but he went over his man.
Okay, Dowd out top of the ball. Down the corner to Shields. Drives to the basket. Throws it up. Throws up a brick, though. And Todd Buckland comes down with a rebound. The Wells Warriors looking to build it up to 11-point lead. We got a blocking foul. A number 21, Steve Shields, his third foul.
Well, they're taking him out right now. They can't take any chances with losing that kid.
And it's the 5th team foul, so the Warriors will be going to the line for the 1-and-1. The Warriors have 5 team fouls, or the Kennebunk Rams have 5 team fouls, and the Warriors have 3. So the Warriors in the bonus situation, and Wayne Brown at the free throw line. 3 for 4 for the night. Kay makes the first one. Steve Shields' replacement, number 5, Chris Lahan. Chris Lahan, 5'6", guard.
He's only a sophomore, Bob. Let's see if he can handle the pressure now.
Wayne concentrates, no good. But he gets 1 out of 2, and the Warriors take a 10-point lead.
This is definitely a key time in the game right now for Kennebunk. They can't afford to fall too far behind.
They're falling right back off the 5'6" guard there. That's Lahan.
They're going to give him that shot. They're going to make him prove himself.
Almost thrown away by Brown. Lahan to Dowd. Back out to Lahan. He's open. For 2.
Well, he did that time, Bob. They gave it to him, and he stuck it.
Well, the shot was there, and he knew enough to take it. Villator in the corner. Out to Buckland. Brown open. Being patient with the ball. They're still looking to get inside the gym. Villator is open. He's going, driving to the basket. Throws it up. No good. Cry with a rebound. For 2. Jim Cry.
Jim Cry come over from the weak side. The ball was there. All he had to do was lay it in. Nice play.
Okay, Todd Dowd down to April. April gets it back out to Dowd. Puts the head fake up. Nothing there, though. Chris Lahan, he's open again. But he gets it over in the corner of the nettle. Well, Kennebunk moving the ball around. They got to look for the good shot here. They're down by 10. They can't afford to just be throwing them up. Outside, that's Nato. He throws a brick, but April is there. And Brian April's been keeping the Kennebunk Ball Club in the contest thus far. Wayne Brown comes down. No good. But rebound inside by Buckland.
Boy, Wells is hustling. They're giving it all.
Villator outside. No good. Hustle by Dave Heron. Throws it up. No good. And what do we got? A foul by number 11, Wayne Brown.
Yeah, but Bob, that was a good hustle play. He fouled, but it was all right. It's a good foul.
You know something, Ron? You mentioned an interesting point in the fact that Wells, there's no question about it, as in the Noble game, they're out hustling their opponents. But the key is they have 4 fouls where the opposition has 5. So they're playing good, clean, aggressive ball.
Oh, the intensity is there for Wells. They're sending everybody on the boards. These guys are giving it all tonight.
Down. No, didn't look like a good shot there, but it's rebounded by April again for 2. Brian April cuts the lead to 6. He's personally doing it all here in the first half.
Brian April's got 10 points now in this half.
He's keeping Kennebunk in the contest.
There's that double team, Bob.
Buckland outside, nothing there, but Villator gets the rebound for 2. And right now, Wells is owning the offensive boards and getting 2 and 3 shots each time at the board.
It's all hustle, Bob, because they're not any bigger than Kennebunk. They're just out jumping them and out hustling them right now.
Yeah, number 22 in the contest. That's John Hodney. Novotny.
He walked.
What do we got? 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
And we got some replacements coming in for the Wells Warriors now. Chip Strait comes into the contest, number 12. And Chip had a fantastic game against the Kennebunk Rams in the Christmas tournament. when the Wells Warriors came out on top by 10 points. Along with him is number 15, Rick Vancourt, who comes in for Wayne Brown. And Vancourt did an excellent job in the Noble game, coming up with big key hoops and big key rebounds and steals. But that one there stolen away by Mike Staples.
Nice defensive.
All right, defensive.
Excellent play by Todd Buckland as he stripped him from the ball, went off his leg and out of bounds.
And the Warriors are calling for timeout now. With 1:59 to go, the Wells Warriors up by 8. Wells calls for a timeout. Okay, catch the Wells cheerleaders out there at half court. And there's plenty of smiles on their faces as the Wells Warriors are playing another outstanding ball game thus far in the first half.
One thing, Bob, Scott Giles, first period he had 9 points. They've held Giles to 2 points this quarter.
He hasn't touched the ball, Ron. But Brian Aples has had he's the key. He's scored 10 points thus far in the contest.
Well, somebody's got to score. April's picked up the slack, but I think they'd rather give April a shot instead of Giles.
That's right. That's what's happened thus far. We've seen a couple of instances where they've overplayed Giles, and he has made the good assist. He hasn't forced it, and he's got the ball inside to April.
That's exactly what Kennebunk's doing on defense with Wells. They're giving the other guys a shot right now without, letting Jim Troy touch the ball.
And Villator is hitting the shots, and so is Buckland, and Wayne Brown when he was in there.
Up to now, it's been a great team effort by Wells.
Okay, Vancourt coming down. 8-point lead for the Warriors, 1:54 to go. Warriors splitting it out. You can see the Rams picking up outside out court. They don't want... I think what they're afraid of is Wells milking the clock here, taking that clock down, as they did in the Noble game. Take the air out of the ball. Vancourt has a shot, but he doesn't take it. Number 5 for the...
Villator had the shot, but kicked it back out. Smart move.
Okay, Lahan, he's all over the court. Vancourt outside. Warriors definitely taking the ball, air out of the ball. They want to go in with a 10-point lead at halftime.
They don't want to give the balls back to Kennebunk.
Good bounce passes here by the Warriors. Minute to go. First quarter. 35-27. Warriors up. Almost a steal there by Lahan. And we got a quick whistle, a jump ball. Good hustle by Chris Lahan.
This little kid, Chris Lahan, he's come off the bench, Bob, and he's done a fine job.
That's right. Okay, Buckland against Lahan. Buckland, 4-inch reach advantage, and we got a timeout here. Okay, while we got this timeout, let's mention some of the other ball games that are going on tonight. Big ball game at Noble. Freiburg and Noble.
Super game. You got 2 teams that are loaded. 2 teams that are, two of the top teams in the league, Bob. Should be a great one.
Great front lines here. 6'7", 6'5", 6'5", 6'5".
Boy, got some big players out there. Should be a great ball game.
Other games tonight?
Massabesic is at Old Orchard tonight. Marshwood is at York, and Crape is at Mount Ararat.
The Marshwood-York game should be another excellent contest, an interesting contest. 2 smaller teams, should be a good ball game to watch. And we mentioned York. We've got a good contest next Friday night when Trape goes to York, and we'll be carrying that ball game for you. Looking forward to it.
Should be a good one. Crape, small ball club, but boy, they got a hustling team.
And so does the York Ball Club.
There'd be no question who gets this tip, Bob.
Okay, and he does. Buckland comes down with it. Over to Vancourt. Lahan hustling all over. Good pass, and 44 seconds to go. Trapped there by Buckland. We got a foul. And that foul is on Chris Lahan. Chris Lahan's first foul. On the board, they're going to give it to number 20. I believe that they signal number 5, Ron. Okay, if that's number 20, that's Brian Apel, and that's Brian Apel's second foul, and that's much more important than the Lahan foul.
Definitely.
Now they're changing on the board, I believe. I guess they're not. I'll take it back. He's just going to wipe it off for us. Okay, Todd Buckland at the line. 55% free throw shooting. He cans them both. 2 big free throws as the Warriors get that 10-point lead that they were looking for.
And Wells does not want to foul now. They don't want to foul.
looking to play defense. Staples from outside, no good, and Buckland comes down with a rebound ahead to Bellator, alone for two. Yes, and it's good. As Kennebunk got caught up in a transition game there. Good lead pass by Todd Buckland. Wells up by 12, inside to Giles. Finally touches the ball. Nothing there, and it's thrown away to Chip Strait. 11 seconds to go.
Again.
Trey, beautiful pass to Bellator for two. Excellent pass by Chip Strait.
Boy, they look super tonight, Bob.
Wells Warriors up by 14.
Listen to the crowd.
Halftime. And the crowd is going nuts. They're at their feet.
Boy, this is the kind of play they saw last year.
And there's a hush over the Kennebunk fans as they've got to feel that just a little bit in shock here as the Wells Warriors have come out and simply took them to school.
Oh, they got to be saying, hey, this ain't the same team we played before.
That's right.
This is the team we beat by 8, 9, 10 points, whatever it was last time, Bob. Wells is taking it right to them.
The difference, two things. They're playing with hustle. I'll make it three. Hustle, confidence, and poise.
Super.
That's the ball game tonight. They definitely, as they did in that Noble game, there's something about this, I don't know, this feeling that they've been there, Ron. They played in the championship, they played in this heat, and I think that maybe that's what's showing tonight.
Wells knows how to win. They know how to win. They may not have the talent they've had the last couple of years, Bob, but these kids come here, they play to win.
They know what it
give it all.
Okay, we're going to take a short break for our halftime here, and we're going to come right back with the start of the second half of this exciting contest, so stay tuned. Don't miss it. Okay, here we are back at the Wells High School Gymnasium, and as our expert scorekeeper, our statistician just remarked, it was a very good remark. He mentioned, he says he sees a lot of startled faces on the Kennebunk side of the stands, Ron.
I think they're very surprised. This ain't the same team they seen when Wells went up to Kennebunk and played.
However, something we didn't mention, in that first contest, okay, the Warriors played with them for 3 quarters. In fact, they were in the contest the whole way. But Scott Giles took 3 shots from around the free throw line, some shots that some coaches would be maybe a little upset if they didn't make them, but he did make them, and it was the difference in the contest as Wells lost that ball game, 53-47, or 53-46. They lost by 7 points. But in the Christmas tournament, the Wells Warriors came back, and without Jim Cry, their big man, and I can't imagine Wells without Jim Cry.
Well, that's what might have given them the confidence, Bob. They figure if they can beat Kennebunk without Jim Cry.
That's right.
Hey, why can't they beat him with him?
Okay, should be no problem, right? And thus far in this first half, that's been just what it's been. It hasn't been any problem. Okay, before we get the start of this second half here, why don't you give us a rundown on the scoring of first half of this game?
Okay, for Kennebunk, Chris Lahan scored 2 points. Mike Staples, 4. Brian April, 10 points, and 6 of them came in the second quarter, Bob. Scott Giles, 11 points, 9 of them in the first quarter. Wells shut down Scott Giles in the second period. For the Wells Warriors, good balance all the way down. Jim Cry, only 8 points. Doesn't sound like much, Bob, but he worked for him. He had to work, and he's doing everything else, rebounding the whole bit.
And he got 6 big points in that second quarter.
Art Bellator, boy, this kid's done it all tonight. 14 points, a ton of rebounds, playing good defense. Dave Herron, 6 points, another worker. Todd Buckland, 7. Wayne Brown, 6. Good balance.
Okay, Warriors, 41-27. And I'm sure Andy told them when they take their into the locker room, that he told them what he wants this third quarter is to kind of take it easy, work it, go for the good shot. Let's not throw the ball away.
Yeah, if he could say, hey, go out and play the exact second half as you did the first half, hey. But can it happen? I don't know. I don't think he's going to try to change anything defensively or offensively. He's going to stick with his game plan, and that's to try to keep working it inside. If you don't have it, kick it out, maybe get that little 10-footer, and then crash the boards.
I was going to say, I'm sure he'd like to take that 14-point lead or even a 10-point lead into that fourth quarter. So we'll have to see what's going to happen here. Kennebunk's got to come out and play with some defensive intensity here. They're going to have to do it on the defensive end.
I'm anxious to see if they'll change their defensive style at all, whether they'll start, giving the ball to Jim Cry, because the other guys, they're killing him.
Okay, Same styles for both teams out there. Cry and Giles jumping the tap. And Giles gets the tap on this one. Gets it ahead to Dow in the corner. Shields takes the ball back to Dow. Inside to Giles. He takes the ball right to Cry for 2.
It's a nice move by the big guy. He went baseline, just took it right in.
Cry doesn't want to get in foul trouble. Wants to keep himself in the ball game. So, Kennebunk cuts the lead to 12 points. Volator inside, to Heron, wheels, and he's blocked. But Cry gets the rebound, the 2. And Cry is all over the place. Wells picking up all over, trapping. Giles gets the ball. Over to Dowd in the corner. Inside to April. April pulls it back out. Shields alone. No good. Rebound by Cry. Warriors up by 14. 7 minutes to go here. Third quarter. Dave Heron over to Brown. Wells taking the time. Buckland alone outside. No good. Okay, Buckland had the shot. Just didn't go that time. He's going to have to take him, though.
The same defense for Wells, Bob. They're going to do the...
Giles, he gets it down low, and he got an offensive foul.
He tried going over Cry that time.
Giles isn't too pleased with that call. Wells maintains possession. That's the second foul on Scott Giles. Wayne Brown, Buckland wide open. Brown has the ball for 2.
Well, Kennebunk's going to continue to give Wells that outside shot, hoping they won't be as hot as they were in the first half.
And Brown, he can hit that shot when he's alone. Giles gets it down low, one-on-one with Cry. Nothing there. And what do we got?
No
traveling.
That's
right.
Well, the Kennebunk fans don't like it, but Wells sure does.
It was a correct call, Ron, as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to be biased, but we've said a couple times we thought Scott has shuffled his
Well,
feet.
he got away with a couple in the first half. This time they got him. There it is,
Wayne Brown, beautiful pass inside. But Giles rips the ball down. Down all the way to the hoop. He loses it. He's traveling. Kennebunk's got to be careful, not trying to get it back too quick. That time, Dowd had his eyes set on the hoop. And we mentioned before, he's not the greatest ball handler for a guard. Wayne Brown, Buckland to the hoop. Once he does it, but nothing there.
They had the lane, Bob. That's where the double team on Cry opened up that middle.
What happened? Buckland just lost the handle on the ball. Shields alone in the corner. Nothing. And Wayne Brown reaches in and gets the foul. Wayne Brown, second foul.
Still good defense, Bob.
Good hustle.
They're smothering Kennebunk outside.
First team foul for the Wells Warriors in this half. Wells up by 16, 5:40 to go here. Second half of this contest. Dow puts a fake, puts it up to the hoop. No good. The rebound over the back by Jim Cry. No, I'm sorry. That foul's on number 20, Brian April. He reached out and pushed him away with his hands. It's Cry. It's just too much size for him, and Brian April tried to use a little bit of his elbows to get the positioning.
Cry's taking charge of the board now. He's pointing. Look at Cry point. He's pointing to get the ball to the other side.
Well, as we mentioned before in our last contest, he's the quarterback of the football team, and he's the quarterback of the basketball team.
Wherever he goes, Bob, he carries 2 guys. If he stays away from the basket, he may be able to open up that middle that way.
Buckland alone, but they're taking their time. Buckland gets the shot. No good. Rebound by Mike Staples. Tony Dow comes down. To Shields, he's driving the middle. Puts it up, but it's no good. And Shields gets a rebound. What do we got? A loose ball, a jump ball. Good hustle by both of these teams. They're diving on the floor. Tony Dow. Tony Dow, I knew I was going to do it. Oh, I knew I was going to do it. I told you I was going to put it in my head. I'll tell you, that's...
Tony Dow. Leave it to Beaver, Bob.
Yeah, I know. We talked about it. I said before the game's over, I'll do it once. Okay, Todd Dow jumping with Wayne Brown. And the ball goes out of bounds. Who have we got? Blue ball. Rams maintain possession. But the Warriors maintain the score. 16-point lead. Staples inside to Giles. Moves to the basket. 4-2. Good move by Scott Giles.
Well, when he gets it down low, Bob, like that, there's about nothing you can do with it. The big guy just takes it right in. He's got it.
Okay, Kennebunk cuts the lead to 14. Wayne Brown, he's open. He's hit from there tonight, but he doesn't make that one. Staples with the rebound. Shields bring it down. Got it on Brown. Almost loses the ball. Outside. That's Staples. It's no good. Where's the rebound? What do we got here? Foul on Wayne Brown.
Oh, he don't like it. Got to watch himself right now. Thought he was going to say something.
He just lost his cool for a minute there, but he's okay. That's the second team foul. Both teams have two fouls. That's the third foul on Wayne Brown. Key foul because Wayne Brown's played an excellent ball game, but they got a great six-man coming in, and Rick Vancourt. Okay, Shields takes it out of bounds. Dowd alone at the foul line. That's no good, and the rebound is by Brown's replacement, Rick Vancourt. Wells Warriors up by 14, 4 minutes to go. They've maintained that 14-point lead here in the third quarter.
When they bring Vancourt off the bench, Bob, they don't lose too much. Vancourt, excellent six-man.
Not afraid to shoot the ball, good ball handler. He come down with a couple of key rebounds in the last contest. See Buckland, they're just leaving him alone.
Oh, they're going to give him that shot. They'd rather get beat out. Kennebunk would rather get beat out there.
Inside, nice move to Herron. Beautiful cut across the middle by Dave Herron. The pass inside by Todd Buckland. Hit him right where he wanted him.
He just come around and picked that time, Bob.
Pass is so important in that circumstance, Ronnie. You hit them right where they want the ball, and then it goes up so easy with the shot. Villator over the back with the rebound, and Buckland comes away with it.
If they can get the ball down low without having to dribble it, it's a nice pass.
Okay, Buckland, again alone on the swing. I'll tell you, I'd have loved to have that shot.
I'd like to see him take that shot, Bob.
Oh, I love that. That was my favorite shot right there. Jeez, I wish I was down there. Vancourt alone. Buckland. They're being patient. Inside to Herron. No good.
Good idea, though.
You notice the big men for the Wells Warriors are cutting across the middle. They're always moving. Shields comes the other way. Outside to Staples. Off the back again. Right now, Kennebunk just can't get the ball to fall. They're taking good shots, and they're hitting the hoop, but they're just a little too strong. Warriors up by 16, 2:20 to go here in the third quarter. Villator out on top. To Buckland, picking up, man-to-man. Rams go into a man-to-man now. And they'll be looking to get the ball inside to Villator. It's stolen away by Shields. One-on-one with Vancourt. He converts. Nice steal.
Nice steal by the little guy.
We mentioned he's a key ball player. Got 3 fouls on him. You're going to have to be careful. Sure their passes. Buckland back to Villator. Villator makes a move. He's open. No foul. Villator was stripped of the ball by Brian April. Kennebunk coming the other way, looking to cut the lead to 12. Giles gets it, pass in the corner by Dowd. No good, and rebound there by Buckland. Dowd didn't follow his shot on that play.
Dufour wants him to settle down right now.
You got a minute 17 to go.
They'd like to take the last shot, probably.
Sure. He'd take that 14-point lead he's got right now.
He's got him spread out.
We got a foul. Mike Staples. Fouls Dave Herron. One shot the Warriors want. Warriors up by 12. Vancourt drives a basket. He loses the ball.
There's a breakaway.
Shields comes the other way. And he's fouled by Todd Buckland.
That's intentional, Bob.
They'll give him a two. I don't know what they'll do. Is they'll give him a 2-shot foul or a shooting foul or not. I believe they'll put him at the line.
They slap hands, Bob. No hard feelings there.
Well, it was a good clean.
He held on to him.
Oh, it was the play to make. It was a play to make. Otherwise, it's a short two. Put the man at the line.
It was a good foul, and it was also good sportsmanship on both of them to go over and slap each other's hands. Say,
Okay.
hey, this is all right.
3 team fouls for both teams. Todd Buckland, second foul. Steve Shields to the line.
One thing, though, Bob, Kennebunk, since going into this man-to-man, it has confused Wells a little bit.
Okay, and we notice now, Chris Lahane has come into the contest, but Todd Dow. Kennebunk cuts the lead to 11. They're putting their 2 quick guards in there.
Yeah, they're going to look for that quick steal right now. Get a quick 2 up on the board.
That's no good, but what do we got? White ball, he stepped on the line. So Warriors get a break. Warriors up by 11. 15 seconds to go here.
There's that pressure. They're going to put a full court pressure on right now. Try to get that steal.
They got 10 seconds to get the ball over the half court, and they do.
Now they got a 2-on-1.
Inside to Heron, back to Buckland. Puts it up, he's fouled, and the ball doesn't go. And the foul is on number 20, Brian April. And I believe that may be Brian April's 3rd foul, and it is.
Oh, that's his 4th, Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brian April's 4th foul, a very important foul.
They're going to take him out right now.
We believe they're going to wait the 7 seconds of this 3rd quarter. They've got to save him for the... Now they have to save him for the second half of the 4th quarter, or the end of the 4th quarter, because Brian April has done it all tonight. Although, we're just checking the stats, and he hasn't done a bit of scoring in the second half. That's a surprise.
No, but he's capable, Bob. Anytime you get a player like that, you hate to have him sitting on a bench with 4 fouls.
Okay, Todd Buckland makes 1 of 2. 12-point lead for the Warriors. Shields, a running gunner, no good. 1 second to go. What do we got? The basket's no good.
That's at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Okay.
Thought we might have had something there, but no.
We're going to the bench. They didn't call anything, no? Okay. Warriors, 12-point lead. Take a 12-point lead into the 3rd quarter. The Kennebunk Rams outscored them by 2 points in that 3rd quarter. But the Warriors did just enough. You know, they didn't look as sharp as they did that first half, but the Kennebunk has come out and put that man-to-man on them, and they've upset the Warriors a little bit. I think you also got to look at it from the viewpoint the Warriors aren't looking to perhaps build on that lead anymore. What they want to do is maintain the lead.
That's right, Bob. Right now, Kennebunk defensively have, stymied a little bit Wells. But Wells, on the other end, playing defense, have... They themselves have really dug in now, trying to hold back Kennebunk. Because they know Kennebunk is a good ball club. They can come back from a deficit like they got right now.
Right.
But Wells know it, and that's why they're digging in, saying to themselves, hey, let's keep our lead at least 10 points or better.
Okay. During the intermission, the Wells Warriors did excellent job out there for the cheering on their teammates. Something new, something we haven't seen. Okay, 3rd quarter action. We're going to have a re-jump.
Bob, in the battle of the big mans right now, Giles leads Cry 16 points to 10. So he's winning that battle, but right now Wells is winning the war.
Yep, and that's the key. It's the war you're trying to win. Who gets the tap? Kennebunk comes down with it. Steve Shields. Shields will be now working on the swing. Lahane out on the point. Or the big man. See John Novotny's in there now, and that's number 22 for the Rams. Rams picking up all over them, stolen away by Shields. He loses possession of the ball. What do we got here? Out of bounds, off the Rams. Too bad. It's Stevie Shields simply lost possession of the ball as he was going in all alone for a layup. But Kennebunk's coming out with fire here as they've cut the lead to 10 points. The Warriors are going to have to be careful that they don't sit back too much and play too carefully.
No, they can't sit on this lead, Bob. They're going to have to score.
They're going to have to maintain that intensity. Villator out front to Buckland. Aaron gets the ball. Buckland, Villator looking around inside, trying to get the ball. Throws it away, though, to Cry. He thought Cry was coming out after the ball, but he wasn't there. So,
I wouldn't be surprised right now if you saw Coach Dufour call a quick timeout and try to adjust their offense because Kennebunk's got them completely confused.
Brian April outside. Heron comes down with the rebound. We got a jump ball. Giles and Heron.
Right now, the momentum has changed towards Kennebunk. They've cut the lead to 10 points, Bob.
Okay, we got a substitution coming in here. This doesn't surprise me. Wayne Brown coming in for Vancourt. Actually, the Warriors have been... Vancourt did his job because he maintained that lead, kept them in the ball game.
He did a good job while he was in there.
But now, Wells has the definite height advantage on the guard. Oh, beautiful shot there by Stevie Shields. And they cut the lead to 8 points for the first time here in the second half. Foul, Shields on the arm. Fourth foul, Steve Shields. So the Kennebunk Rams have two of their ball players and two of their starters in foul trouble.
They're going to keep Shields in there now. They got to go for broke. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left. They've cut the lead to 8, Bob. They need him.
Okay, Wayne Brown at the line. One and one. 60% free throw shooter.
He's been there a lot tonight.
3 for 5 from the line. But he doesn't get this one to go. Giles comes down with a rebound. Kennebunk has a chance to cut the lead.
Almost threw it away.
Shields, Novotny. Novotny back to Shields. Kennebunk being patient. Get it inside to Staples, but it doesn't go. And Fry comes down with a rebound. Big rebound.
I don't think Obermeyer wanted him to take that shot right there.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to get the ball to their big man. Nice drive by Todd Buckland.
Nice play by Todd. They needed a hoop there. Try to break up this momentum a little bit.
He took the ball to the hoop. He wasn't afraid. That's a big play there. What do you need? Somebody to take charge. Shields from outside. Good. Shields heating up.
Shields can do it, Bob. He had 16 points against Trape.
8-point lead for the Wells Warriors. 5:38 to go here. We got the 5th foul. Oh, no, I'll take that back. I thought that was Shields guarding Brown. That's Chris Lahan. Chris Lahan, 2nd foul. Wayne Brown at the line again. Warriors have 1 foul to waste. They only have 3 fouls, team fouls against them. Wayne Brown misses again, but the rebound's by Heron. Puts it back up for 2.
Heron.
Big hoop by Dave Heron.
Excellent board work by the big guy.
Wells. Oh, downtown. Shields for 2.
He's hot, Bob.
They better get on him. Throw it away off the hands of Todd Buckland. Kennebunk down by 8. 5:18 to go. Plenty of time here. Kennebunk looking to get back in the contest. Mahan dribbles outside. Dribbles by Brown. 22, it's no good. And we got a foul inside. Mike Staples trying to box out Jim Cry is what happened. That's the 2nd time he's fouled Cry on trying to get the inside position. That puts Cry at the line. Jim Cry, best free throw shooter on the team, 66% free throw shooter.
Jim's finally going to get a chance to shoot. It's going to be a foul shot.
Watch the time he takes on this run. That's where, having played on a championship team and played with 10 times the pressure that he's playing tonight.
That's right. That's the veteran he is. You know, any good ball player could come into a game like this and, you know, overreact not being able to get into his offense. He's kept his cool and played a good ball game. Done other things to help his team.
Violation against Dave Heron. So, 2nd free throw is no good, and Wells has a 9-point lead here. A little over 5 minutes to go. 4th quarter. Mahan, fancy ball handler. Giles takes it up against 2 men. No good. Shields with the rebound. What do we got here? Giles comes away with it. Drives to the hoop. For 2. Andy Dubois looking for a 3-second call, but he doesn't get it. Wells gets it over the 10-second line. Kennebunk back within 7. As close as they've been in this contest. We got a foul, and that foul is on
Giles, I believe.
Scott Giles, reaching in. He tried to cut Buckland off, going to the pass. What they're doing right now is they're putting Wells at the foul line.
Yeah, that's it. They're going to try. They're going to make Wells hit them foul shots. If they hit them, hey, they should win this ball game. If they start missing right now, Kennebunk's creep back.
Okay, gets the first one to drop. Wells back up by 8. Big free throw there by Todd Buckland. He dips. Short. Rebound by Villator. Back up. No good. Giles comes down with a rebound. Warriors up by 8. Lahan goes all the way to the hoop. No good. Fight for the ball. Villator comes away with it. You can see both these guards for the Kennebunk Rams. Their hands are all over the place trying to steal the ball. We got travel.
Well, it looks like he was pushed that time.
It's Lahan. He's all over the place. Inside to Giles for 2. Kennebunk back within 6.
Coach Dufault wants a timeout right now. He wants a timeout. They don't see him. There it is.
Timeout. Wells Warriors. As the Kennebunk Rams are making their run. They're back within 6 points with 3:51 to go in the 4th quarter.
They've done it defensively, Bob. Defense creates good offense, you know. And right now, Kennebunk is going into that man-to-man in the 3rd quarter. They've taken over the momentum. They've creeped right back into this game. I think to see what might have happened if they would have gone man-to-man the whole game.
Well, I think another thing is the fact that since they were out of the contest coming into this 4th quarter, they're going out. They're not afraid to foul. If they foul, they're putting them in at the line. They're there to take their chances that way.
They have to do it. They have to do it that way.
And if they don't foul, they might come up with a steal.
That's right. They got them
turnover.
They got them 2 quick little guys. They are all over the place right now.
Chris Lahan's come in and done an excellent job.
Boy, for a little sophomore, 5'6" sophomore, he's a good one.
It's going to be a good one, that's right. Okay, 6-point lead for the Wells Warriors. Todd Buckland inbounds. Stevie Shields against him.
5 seconds.
Tries to lob it into Giles, and a steal by Giles. He's going all the way. 4-2. Four-point lead for the Warriors. We'll see if Wells can maintain their composure now. As they've seen this lead dwindle away in the 4th quarter. They've been the ones that have been out-hustled.
Definitely a different game right now, Bob. The tide is switched. Now can Wells hang on? Can they hang on to that big lead they had? It's down to 4 points.
3 minutes to go. 54-50. Wells up by 4.
They're gonna try to stall this thing out.
They haven't had much luck in going to the basket. Oh,
had him inside.
Could have been a layup. Gonna have to be careful on the cross-court passes. What they're gonna have to do. Still got 3 minutes to go here. No foul there. Buckland regains his dribble though.
Kid you want to watch on defense is that Lahan kid. Chris Lahan. He's got quick hands.
If he steals it, he can go all the way. 2:30 to go. Wells up by 4. Gonna watch for the back door here. Can be open anytime.
Could be open. Watch Jim cry.
Villator trying to draw the foul. Wells taking the air out of
it is. Nice.
Foul before the basket.
Too bad. Excellent play.
He was fouled on the way to the hoop.
Caught him by surprise, Bob. He never expected him to go down the lane.
Todd Buckland Goes to the foul line. That's what Kennebunk's going to have to do anyway, sooner or later. Wells is going to have to make the free throws.
Definitely, Bob.
A lot of pressure. Todd Buckland.
Well, they got a senior at the line, though. Good veteran.
Good. Todd Buckland. Big free throw. Trying to make it 2. Build the lead to 6. And it's good. Okay, Warriors up by 6. 2 minutes to go in this contest. Giles back out to Shields. Giles in the corner. Back out to Shields. They want to get the ball up. They do. It's no good. Rebound by Shields. Takes it to the basket. What do we got? A foul. Offensive foul by Steve Shields. And it was the right calls.
They wanted
Cry held his ground.
Definitely did. You can't go through Jim Cry. He just stood there with his hands up.
And most importantly, a foul for Steve Shields, but he deserves a great hand. As Steve Shields played one excellent contest.
Steve Shields brought him back, Bob, at the end of the third quarter and fourth quarter.
He deserves a good hand. Great job by Steve Shields. 9 points. He finishes up the game. But most importantly, the second half, he had 8 points.
8 points, and he played good defense, Bob. When they went into that man-to-man, he was the key.
Okay, so we got a minute 44 to go. Wells up by 6.
Let me just say one thing, though, Bob. Don't count him out yet.
Oh, no, this game isn't over.
They've got this kid, Lahan. There's another one that can do it all for them in the backcourt.
And we know what Giles can do. So Wells is going to have to maintain possession. They're going to have to make the free throws when they get to the free throw line. Wells already anticipating the full court press. All them men are down at this end of the floor.
Watch for the long release. Watch for the long release to Bellator.
We've seen it before.
He may fake and then head down court.
One man's got to go that way, but he doesn't. And they get in Brown to Brown.
This time he didn't take the fake, Bob. He just kicked back and received the ball. Next time he may fake and then
watch it
down.
next time, and it's steal by Lahan, and he's fouled. Wayne Brown gets the call this time. But Lahan, what quick hands. Chris Lahan. Second foul. Wayne Brown at the free throw line. Wayne Brown, 59% free throw shooter. One of the better free throw shooters on the team. A good man to have at the line at this time. We got a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Minute 36 to go. We still get that. Wells still has that 6-point lead. Wells coach Andy Dufour in the huddle telling him, just take it easy.
Keep it cool now. That's what they got to do. Keep their cool.
Okay, we want to mention that the Wells Warriors, after that Noble game, moved from 14th to 7th place in the Western Maine Class Bs. A great jump, put them into the top 11. That's where you want to be. You got to be in the 11 to make the playoffs, and they'd like to finish up in the top 5 so they can automatically go to Augusta.
Oh, it's very possible, Bob. They got plenty of time left. They got enough games left.
If they win this game tonight, they'd be very well jumping to the top 5.
They could jump again, and if they can win, if they can hold on. If they can hold on tonight, they'll definitely pick up some valuable points.
One other thing I want to mention at this time, January 30th. We hope you join us. We're going to cover the girls basketball York and Wells game. We're excited about doing that game. We know the girls basketball around here is very good, and we're looking forward to covering that one, Ron.
It'll be different from the boys, that's for sure.
So be watching for that one. Okay, Wayne Brown at the line. Gets the roll, yes!
Lady Luck on his side that time. He got the roll, fell through, and it counts.
He got the
7-point lead.
hometown roll. 7-point lead. Big free throw for Wayne Brown. First one's the important one. Puts him on the odd. Makes the second one that much easier. 8-point lead for the Warriors.
Wells going to put a little pressure on him right now to slow him up a little and take some time off that clock.
Outside, Neto, no good. What do we got? Jump ball. And that jump will be between Todd Dow and Dave Harron. Got to give the advantage to Heron. And he gets the tap. Two Brown. Ahead to Bell. Go over his shoulder. He's fouled.
Oh,
I hope he's okay.
Hopefully he's not hurt, Bob.
He hit his head.
I think he's all right. I think he caught an elbow.
He looks okay. All right. We'll see him just take his time. He wants to make sure that you see the quarterback right there talking to him. Jim, he says, make sure when you go at that free throw line that you got your head.
That's right. He can take his time. He's got all the time he needs, or all the time he wants.
Okay, 8-point lead, minute 25 to go. You notice how slow the clock's going down. We're at the free throw line. Bellator! Wells is hitting the free throws when they need them.
They're hitting them, Bob. They're keeping their composure going to the line.
That's something that they weren't doing when they went up and they played Freiburg in Freiburg. They didn't hit the free throws, and that's what cost them that contest. But tonight, they're making them.
That's the difference between the beginning of the season and the end, Bob. Or this time, right now, they're a veteran team now. The beginning, they were, a bunch of young kids. Now they've come together.
Neto outside. Buckland with the rebound. And he's fouled by number 22, John Novotny. And Wells may very well sew it up right here as they take a 10-point lead to the line with Buckland shooting 1-1. We want to make sure you stay tuned for the conclusion of this contest. We're going to have a little post-game interview with another special guest tonight. We'll meet you down at center court, and we'll let you wait and anticipate who we might just have down there with us tonight.
It could be any of them, Bob.
They all deserve to be down.
They all deserve to be.
Maybe we'll do that. We'll take them all down here. Okay. Buckland makes them both. My hand goes all the way to Giles. What do we got? Blocking foul. Jim Cry. Jim Cry shakes the hands of Scott Giles.
That's only 2 on Cry. Nothing to worry about now.
And they're not even in the free throw shooting, in the foul shooting situation, as that was only the 4th foul for the Warriors. Wells has been able to stay out of foul trouble as they were in their last contest, Ron, against Noble.
Definitely another good ball game by Wells. Another excellent ball game, I should say.
Outside, Lahan for 2. Chris Lahan. We got a foul. Lahan reaching in. Looking for the steal. Wells, 10-point lead. Minute and 1 to go.
They've built their lead back up, Bob. Wells played a super game. They had that small stretch at the beginning of the 4th quarter where Kennebunk kind of took over, but Wells has survived.
All right, makes the first one. Next contest for both of these teams, Wells against Trait. And they're not going to be able to have a letdown at Trait. Tough team there in the pit, as we mentioned before.
That should be a doozy.
But I don't think this is the same Wells team that Trait's seen earlier this year either.
This is definitely an improved Wells Warrior ball club.
Wayne Brown with a foul. And Kennebunk will be playing York Tuesday night. Kennebunk and York. And it seems that York, it's been a tough year for York in many ways. It seems that the same results as last week when, okay, he's good. Noble came in here, and their next game was against York. And then they came in and they did a number on them. And Tuesday night, York is going to be faced with playing a team that is coming out the losing end.
That's right. They're going to have to play a team with fire in their eyes, Bob, after losing up here.
Okay, Wells up by 8. 40 seconds to go. Buckland fouled by Giles. That's all Kennebunk can do now. Jim Cry, great sportsman. That's the 5th foul for Scott Giles. He deserves a big hand.
Good ball game for Scott. Played an excellent game.
Wells did their job though on defense. You see Jim Cry goes over and gives him a hand. He respects his ability. He's a great ball player. We also want to mention that the JVs came out on top tonight by a score of 55-42, bringing their record up to an 8-2. And there's some good talent coming up.
Well, they always have good talent coming up.
Inside of Cry, what do we got? Foul. Todd Dow. Cry to the line for 2. Warriors win a big one tonight. They've definitely proved that that Noble game was no fluke, and that they're quite capable of beating any team on any night. And
well, Wells is right now is playing as well as anybody in the state.
And getting up 2 weeks in a row for 2 of the top teams isn't easy for anybody. But Wells is, to me, like I said earlier, the thing they've shown is they've just shown that poise and that character. They've just looked so much different than they did early in the year.
That's right. I don't think anybody expected Wells to turn around this quick. But that's what hard work will do, Bob. Practice, 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 work hard, give 110%. This is what happens. This is the results you get.
We mentioned that following that Noble game that we felt that the coach would have a easy time getting his players to practice that much harder. And
well, that's it. You know, when you practice hard and you get results, it makes practice the next time a little easier because you know you're working for something that feels good, and that's winning. And
he's got to have them practicing their free throws this time of year. This is the time of year you want them to start. You don't want them to get tired at the beginning of the year of shooting the free throws. Now they know they're serious. They mean something.
So many games are won and lost in high school by foul shooting. And the kind of foul shooting that Wells has shown tonight, they're not going to lose that many games from the foul line.
Well, if you don't have that 24-second clock, Ron,
that's it.
That's what shows.
You're going to have to make that foul shot.
Villator snaps them off. 2 of them. Wells up by 11. 10, 65-55 on the board. Downtown, no good. Kennebunk just couldn't get him the ball tonight. There's a quarterback pass to Villator, and he's fouled. Number 22, Novotny, John Novotny.
Well, that's what I had mentioned a little earlier, Bob. That Villator looks for that release. He comes to weak side. Whatever side the ball is not on. He'll race down that sideline, and he's got open the last few times.
He's very quick, has good hands, and he can take the ball to the hoop. 22 seconds to go. Wells up by 10. Makes the second one. The hand behind the back, way downtown. No good, and a rebound by Cry. And Villator, as you noticed on that last play, Ron, was cutting again to the basket.
He's always looking. That's a design play, Bob. They don't just do that. The coach is telling him to do that. He fakes. All he does is fake towards the ball, and his man follows him, and he gets that step on him, and he's got the whole court to just outrace him.
He's got the man that's getting the rebounds down the other end.
They're looking for him. They know he's either going to try to be there or he will be there. They're always looking for him.
Yeah, we want to thank our statistician, Scott Tuna. He's doing an excellent job for us tonight. Oh, look at that pass by Cry. Villator for 2.
They never stop. They don't stop till the game.
The Wells Warriors win a big one. 68-55. And for the second week in a row, they've knocked off one of the top teams in the state, and they've done it convincingly, Ron.
They have. They have. This is no fluke. Last week's win against Noble, a lot of people said, hey, you know, Noble was due to lose, so they beat Noble. Now, there's nothing they can say. They beat a good Kennebunk team here tonight.
All right, they're shaking hands out there at half court. This rivalry we mentioned at the beginning, it's an intense rivalry. It's a great rivalry. They come out here and it's like blood and guts there when they're playing. But at the end of the game, as all true and good rivalries should be, they realize it's just a game.
Well, that's it. That's it. You know, Bob, a lot of these kids, they know each other, and You know, before the game, they may talk and they say a little, but once that game starts, they go all out. They're trying to beat each other. But once the game's over again, they're there to shake each other's hands.
Okay, we're going to take a short break here. We're going to collect some stats and file them up there, get our post-game interview set up, and we'll be right back with the post-game show. Okay, we're back at the Wells High School Gymnasium. Much quieter the gymnasium than we had a few minutes ago, but there's a lot of happy fans standing around and feeling pretty good about the outcome of tonight's ball game as the Wells Warriors won a big one. Our guest, the big center for the Wells Warriors, Jim Cry. Jim, the win a week ago against Noble must have been a pretty satisfying win, but tonight's had to be equally satisfying for you.
Definitely was. We played well against Noble, but I think we played even better tonight against Kennebunk.
Tell me something. You played on a championship team. We've remarked that when you're at the free throw line, we see the poise and the character that you comes forth of being a veteran in that. You know you have to take your time. You got to get your poise. We've also seen the quarterbacking ability that you've had on the team, taking charge. What's it like playing on this year's team as opposed to playing on last year's team?
Well, I think this year's team is, I would say, a little bit more exciting because, you know, last year's team, everybody expected us to do as good as we did. And this year's team, no one really expected us to do as well. And now we're playing real good. It's really exciting.
Well, there's no question about that. You're definitely coming together as a team. Ron, I believe you have a question for Jim?
Yes, I do. Jim, on a night like tonight, Kennebunk took you out of their offense, out of your offense. What do you look forward to do on a night like tonight to help your team other than scoring?
Well, basically just to try to get as many rebounds as I can. And if I do get the ball, they usually double team me. And just try to look for the open man for the good shot down low. Usually it's Arthur or Dave Heron down low.
Right, you did. You definitely moved the ball well.
Okay, Jim and the Wells Warriors coming on top again. Excellent ball game. We want to congratulate Jim. We want to thank him for joining us. And hopefully we'll have Jim and some of his other members of the team out here to join us for some more big wins down the rest of the season. Next time we'll be seeing you, we'll be playing York, and then another big contest down the stretch, Wells against Freiburg. A contest I'm sure you're looking forward to, Jim.
Definitely. Can't wait to get them again.
Okay, thank you, Jim. Thanks for joining us, and good luck the rest of the season. Okay, Ron, we're going to do the final wraps up now?
Yeah, we're going to do them. Kennebunk, their leading scorer tonight, Scott Giles, 27 points. He did everything that could be asked of him. He just didn't get enough help tonight. Todd Dow did not score. Steve Shields, 9 points. Brian April, 10. And Mike Staples with 4. And Chris Lahan, little sophomore from off the bench tonight, got 5 points and played a super defensive ball game. For Wells, good balance right down the line. Jim Cry held to 11 points, but he did other things. Rebound, pass, did a good job. Art Villator, 21 points. Dave Heron, 10 points. Todd Buckland, 15. Wayne Brown, 11. For a final score of 68-55. Wow.